Good morning, beautiful family, beautiful souls, beautiful humans. I'm snuggling with a tree this morning. It's cold, fresh, beautiful morning. Fig tree healing. Yeah. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Oh, the water is so cold and fresh. Hydrating, super hydrating all my cells, while I'm also sitting here next to the flowing creek. It's a beautiful lake. That's where I'm transmitting to you from today. All these beautiful trees and this powerful fig tree. And the sun is coming through here anytime soon. And we are sitting here in this big root network. Yeah, this was my vision when I created fig tree healing, because the roots, you can see the roots go very far on top of the land. They're massive. They also go deeply in, which stands for going deeply into our shadow work, into our unconscious, into our subconscious, into all these layers of the consciousness, to bring it all into the light. Yeah. So, and then we have the branches, we have the stem, which is like our spine, our centeredness, and we have the branches, all our multidimensional selves, and we have the leaves, yeah, all our outer expressions. So, as I'm sitting here also with the full moon still in the sky and the sun opposite each other, like full on illuminating all that wasn't seen, and we need to be really still to feel our soul. We need to be still. Yeah, and nature and animals, they are unmasked. That's soul unmasked. Yeah. So that's why we, in nature and with animals, like especially, for example, horses, you feel yourself, who you truly are. Yeah. Part of the shadow work is as well to become aware of the masks. This is linked also to mother and father wound, in inverted commas. Yeah, when we shifted our persona around, and we are very malleable, which is a human trait. We were super conditioned as children. We just took everything on. Yeah, to get validation, to get love, we changed some things about ourselves so that we were loved. That's not what our soul does. On a soul level, we just are who we are. But the persona has become distorted until we revert it and surrender it, the ego personality, and let soul shine and lead. That means we are then being who we truly are, with everybody, no matter what. Yeah, so I can see the masks I had. and the fakeness when I also thought I wasn't fake. And I had a soul that I deeply trust, a beloved soul companion, no labels for it, but really say that to me and show me and break it apart. It's as if he shattered me and I had to surrender. Yeah, it took courage and surrender for that. And the wisdom, the outcome, all these words, they are not really right. The unfolding from that has been so powerful. It was so scary in the moment and so real, so beautiful, real, that showed the deepest trust actually. Yeah, and the unfolding from that, integrating that, it has shattered me, my ego personality. It has been such an important part of my soul embodiment, of becoming who I truly am. And this too is what I'm sharing about. So when I share about the water and the community, this is new. What I'm creating is new. Because in the old, it came from a different dimension, so to say. So, yeah, this is the alignment of all with our soul, the alignment with my soul, my true soul, not scarcity programs, not masks, but my true soul, what I am aligned with. My alignment with source, my alignment with water, with nature, my alignment, and this is my soul fully coming online. Yeah. For years and years and years, I have so many books I have written. I have been writing myself to myself. I've written myself. I mean, what are 10 years or 12 of eternity? It's nothing. It seems forever, and I have a stack of books that I have written that actually shows that process of my becoming, of my unfolding, of my unraveling. So my writing has changed over the years to my truth. And now we are in a tricky place. If I write and put my writing into ChatGPT, yes, my writing, my essence stays, but it would make my grammar correctly, and it would make it somehow, I'm exploring that. Because it's just like giving it to a proofreader, but more advanced. Because it completely, the AI, the artificial, the ChatGPT knows our subtle frequencies as well. But we have to be so aware. Do we need that? Do we need that? Or do we so become used to reading the things that have been formatted in all a kind of a similar way, but also the same, but not the same like individual, because it's still us who writes it, it's still us who creates it. Yeah. So this, for me, this is what I am here for, to become truly who I am and to be an embodiment of that. And the I is my soul, not my ego. The I is what is in here, what is multidimensional, what is all, isn't woman or man. My I is all. My I just is. My I isn't woman or man, it's union. Yeah. So to be a completely, I'm bringing through a lot of new things this morning, that's why it's more not so flowing. It is flowing, but it's new coming in. And I wrote a lot last night in the new, seeing the new. It's fully illuminated. Yeah. The new, in the new earth. It's all about alignment and frequency and feeling. Yeah. So leading back to that, it doesn't matter if my writing is grammarly correct. That probably hinders that. That's the old perfectionism. Just to talk how I talk. And you read my flow just how I speak. That's how you can shift. Because as I'm speaking and you are listening or you are reading what I've been writing, you start to unravel as well inside. Because it's not linear anymore. Soul embodied living is not linear. Where I live, the roads are curvy as well. For years and years I've been deprogramming out of linearity. That's important. Soul is not linear. Nature isn't linear. Trees grow around each other. Water flows. Only people plant things in a row. It's not linear. So, yeah, this is super powerful. And yeah, I keep, as I come so deeply home to myself, my unmasked real self. And many years ago I saw myself for the first time without this. I saw the light that I was, that I am, and I could feel my masks. And then the peeling away started of layers, of layers, of layers, of layers. Yeah. That's deeply linked to mother-father wound, so to say. So, yeah, that pleasing, so we are loved. And when we embody our soul, we are who we are, because we are love. We love ourselves because we are love, and we walk that love. That is unconditional love embodied. And this can be confronting for others who are blocked to love, and then they block us because they are scared of the reflection of the love and the intensity they feel and see. Yeah, that happened to me yesterday. I'm kind of blocked but I'm not blocked because I don't need to personally go somewhere anymore. I can connect. This is how we are getting away from that. Because when I connect with another, from my higher self and the love I am and the love the other person is, the other soul is, I can just connect. I don't have to hop on a plane or hop into a car and go there. And certain people are showing me that at the moment. So I'm blocked in a way physically. You can't go there because it stirs a person up too much. They are too happy, they feel too much love. It unsettles a 99-year-old person who is, yeah, what is that about? But it doesn't matter. I don't take that personally at all anymore. I'm not feeling blocked either. It's like, oh, thank you. Yes, I don't need to actually, that's my inside that says it. I'm just accepting that. And inside, I'm like, oh, yeah, thank you. I don't have to actually go there anymore physically. I just connect, boom, straight away. I can teleport there and with my consciousness and with my higher dimensional self go there. So then I'm also much more available where I need to be. Here with my animals, with my children, here with nature, here with my home, with my temple, with my mission. And everybody I can connect with now telepathically, that's ever more so powerful. So thank you for everyone where in the past I would have been, my ego would have been hurt. Oh, I can't visit, wow, and sad, what is that about, la la la, make a story out of it. I don't do that anymore. I'm sharing with you my transformation. I've shifted that. Everything is just guiding me home to myself. Everything another one does isn't about me, it's all happening for me, and it's leading me just home to love and home to me, to my source energy. And unmasking, and for that we often have to be alone. This can be terrifying as well. I've had that come up as well, where I feel like, oh my gosh, what is my, but this is my fullest expression, my creative self, how my home looks like. It's super creative. To some it looks really abnormal, unnormal and weird. Yeah, but it's me and I like it. I like it. It's creative. So often we don't do that, or in the past I didn't. I held myself back. I was so locked, my creativity, and also to please the other one. I don't do that anymore, but that's really challenging. We only stop doing it when we don't need to be loved anymore from the outside. Yeah, I don't need to be loved anymore from anything outside of myself because I am love. I've come home to myself, and that's what I am transmitting from. This is what I'm talking, and when I talk and you listen and you actually, when you allow my videos and really immerse with them, you unravel, you repattern, you shift your consciousness. But for that, you need to listen and absorb, or read my words and flow, and then your linearity unravels. Yeah, can be confronting, can feel like boring, but when you drop in, it's not boring at all. It's a really full-on process that I have actually been working for years and years and years. Really, I can show you all the books and I can show you everything. I don't need to prove myself. I show it to myself because I am realizing what I have been doing. And while I was doing it, I was just being it. The writer and the writing was one. For years and years, night after night, I sat there for hours and wrote and wrote and wrote. I was sharing that with my daughter last night. We talked about that. And then in this year, I've been sleeping, just sleeping. And she was like, yeah, I've never seen someone sleep so much. You sleep so much. This is part of my healing. I've been deep, like on the ocean floor, it seems like, healing my nervous system and sleeping and resting from this hard work I have been doing of embodying my soul. Yeah. The sleeping is necessary So, and before, last night I looked at my old diaries, and I had a mermaid diary, a mermaid journal, and the messages in there, actually, that was a year before I started, before my water guidance came in, before I started drinking the Kangen water and got the message. I've been preparing for that for way longer, and that mermaid diary, so powerful. Yeah, there were messages coming through, because this is just writing. This is like conversations with God. If you have read that book, that was for me a big opening many years ago. Even before I got married, my husband then introduced me to it. His mother, my mother-in-law, my beautiful mother-in-law, Conversations with God by Neale Donald Walsch. I read them all, and that's how I've been writing. Yeah, there's source coming straight through me. It's conversations with source. And there was flowing through, sing to the waters, become the water, and so on. That was way before. And then when it dropped in, but I was preparing in my mermaid diary, and then I had to become that as well, and spend hours and hours and hours in the ocean and in the creek to become and embody water, to open my water codes, my mermaid codes. So it's very powerful. And yeah, I'm always sharing here very unmasked. This is not pre-written. I'm not wearing makeup. I'm not having filters on. I'm just coming to you as I am, and I'm speaking what flows through, so that it activates your unmasking as well, and your unraveling out of linearity. And this is also the shadow work, yeah, and the mother wound and the father wound and all of that. You know, in us as women as well, we carry the unlived dreams of our mothers. We are to bring them into fruition as well. But for years and years, they have actually been holding, they can hold us daughters back. Unconsciously, we've taken on already in our mother's womb her fears, her dreams, her longing, her unfulfilled desires. And then if we grew up and her desires never got fulfilled, we carry that around, and often we don't have the courage to go for that ourselves. That is the mother wound that we have to break through to shine and become our radiant shining light, and show our mother who we are, not keep ourselves small for the sake of her. Yeah, and this is very big. And the father wound, to please the father, to get love. The last few days I often just, I've just been crying and feeling my heart opening, even just feeling, oh, my father is not here anymore in the physical. He's been communicating with me on a soul level. A few years ago he left, and because I don't live where he was, and I didn't physically, yeah, but energetically I was fully with him. So blah blah blah, I let go of that. I have been with him. I was with him also in his last hours in his body. I helped him actually out of his body. Yeah, but just this grief of all I have experienced with him all my life. Never being good enough. But his beautiful teaching was, he showed me that even when I was good enough, I was never good enough. To show me, wow, you just have to be not depend on my praise. Wow, do I honor him for that. I had to learn, he gave me the gift of finding my own value and not on the outer from him. Thank you, Father, for that. I see it now, I get it. So by getting this, I am not looking for any man to give me any value. I'm not looking for that father figure or for that father love, because that's anyway not real. It is real, but not, because it's inside. Yeah, the father inside, the mother inside. Everything inside is where love is. So, turning it all in, that makes us very powerful, because that is our power. Love is our power. That's one of my favorite songs, The Power of Love, by Frankie Goes to Hollywood. So, there the beautiful sun appears. Yeah, with a rainbow light around it. Always with me. Of course, that is my soul, that is source energy, that is our solar tribe. Yeah. So if you come into my vortex and you feel also to share this water, to first of all drink it, that's all you have to commit first to. Invest into the machine that makes this water, helping you return to origin, and you then connect with my mycelium network, ours, the InSync Prosperity Community, coming into the vortex. This is about you coming home to yourself and to love, and to returning back to who you truly are. And that's true freedom, and that is what love is. Love is true freedom to be who we are. So you joining this vortex, I'm guiding you to be who you are, while I am being who I am, unapologetically myself. Yeah. And we are weird and unusual and unique. We are one of a kind, and you are one of a kind. And we are kin joining together. And we are linking like the water drops and like the creeks and the oceans, coming together to flow together. Yeah. So may this activate you. Thank you for listening to this fully and staying and receiving the codes, the light codes, the water codes, the soul codes. I am sharing from New Earth. I'm sharing from unity consciousness and from embodiment of the soul, from sacred inner union. Yeah. And I'm inviting you, and the door is open, the path is open, for you to swim right in and come in. Yeah. So, get in touch if you feel aligned and you like to join me deeper. Opening up to who you truly are and embodying your full self. Nothing like it. I look forward to hear from you, and I'm so excited for our journey. Here in the new earth, it's about playing, it's about ease and grace and love and abundance, true wealth and true health, which is our soul, which is our birthright in the human as well. Yeah. This is not somewhere we go to, the new earth. This is not someone else who brings this in. We are it. I am here. I'm in it. I'm here in this heaven on earth. I'm here in love and as love embodied. And then we are creating a new reality by us living like that. By sharing, aligning everything with what is aligned with us. The products that are aligned, like this 51-year-old water machine, the founders that are aligned, yeah, how they operate is aligned, the community that is aligned. It's not someone, I'm not investing with someone that I don't even know or can't see, or who is exploiting Earth just for the sake of money or a scarcity program. I'm not doing that. I'm building something that has deep roots and foundations like this tree. And it's for the long term, it's forever, it's for the long run, and it's stable. Not a quick fix, not a quick scheme, not a scam. It's real as my soul is and yours is. So I am about truthfulness and realness and integrity and integration and wholeness. So let's have another drink together and aligning to our alignment, our alignment with source energy, our truth, and yes, I leave it at that for today. Sending you so much love and blessings. Keep flowing like these waters. Actually come out with me. I want to show you the lake as well. And look at all these beautiful plants that grow through concrete. The abundant water flowing into the ocean. The beautiful sun shining through. And here is our magical lake with all the bird life on it. It's beautiful, beautiful. And when we look into here, we can see ourselves. And we can see our soul when we just look long enough into the water. And it's as above, so below, and as within, so without. So when we keep looking into water and being still and allowing the stillness and the emptiness and the space, and stop constantly filling it, and stopping constantly filling it with stuff, yeah, and courses and workshops and everything, but to just be still, to remember who we truly are, then we come home to love and peace and harmony. We are not here to fight anything. We are just here to become who we truly are and to just be. And then follow our soul's mission that flows through us, that comes in when we are still enough to listen and still enough to surrender and stopping running around and hustling. Yeah, to just become like water, soft and flowing and receptive and clear and fresh and alive. And for that, drinking living water helps with that. It's not a scam. It helps, of course, because we are water beings. That's the most important ingredient we need. Not what we eat, but what we drink is who we are, because we are water beings, over 99% on a cellular level. So through water, we rebirth. That's the Aqua Phoenix movement. We rebirth to love and to our soul embodied with water. Yeah. So have a beautiful day and so much love and so many blessings to you from these sacred waters and my sacred soul to your sacred soul. I see you who you truly are, because I've seen myself who I truly am. Yeah. And in my eyes you can see your reflection. Yeah. So until next time. Let's rise together. Let's rise, rise and shine. Rise and shine, never to dim who we truly are. And embodying and shifting into rainbow plasma liquid light out of carbon density.